Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are cooking chicken lollipops. Just scoring the top of this chicken leg here so I can pull the skin down. I'll flip that knife there so I can get in and cut those tenderloins. Just pulling the skin down to expose any tenderloins in there so I can cut with the scissors. Cutting away at the tenderloins because you do not want that in the final product. Using some paper towel, we're going to rip the top end off that chicken bone. Now we're getting to the trickiest part about this recipe, and it's separating this tiny little bone off the main bone. And you can see here from the bottom end of the drumstick that I just run the fillet knife in the bottom end of the drumstick. I make a tiny incision and then twist the bone and it should pull out. Now this bone didn't pull out in full, but that's okay because we can grab the other end of that bone from the other end of the drumstick. Now it's time to season up with some hardcore carnivore meat chilada Texas chili lime rub. And we'll give this a nice healthy coat. I recommend doing this in a bowl just to reduce waste and making sure these drumsticks get a good coat. Now after you've seasoned up the drumsticks and got it all over the bench, it's time to wrap the bones in foil just so that it burn in the smoker. Now in true Texas style, we're throwing a knob of butter in a foil pan and we're going to melt that down in the smoker before we throw the drumsticks in. Now it's time to fire up the ZGrills smoker. And once that's fired up, we're going to set the temperature to 140 degrees Celsius. Popping that butter on so it melts while we get to temperature. Once I've hit our target temperature, you can see that butter's melted. It's time to throw in these chicken lollipops. These will be smoked for 2 hours at 140 degrees Celsius or 284 degrees Fahrenheit. Your smoker may or may not be different, but you're aiming for internal temps of 79 degrees Celsius or 175 degrees Fahrenheit. Getting these bad boys back inside for some TLC, and we're going to glaze them up with some Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce. We're going to dip these and put them on a wire rack so we can cleanly lift these off into the smoker without causing a huge mess. Throwing these back on the smoker for 30 minutes at 140 degrees or 284 degrees Fahrenheit. After that 30 minutes, it's time to shut down the smoker and get these inside for a cooling and tasting. I must say this is the first time trying this recipe, but it's instantly become a family favorite, and this will be on the rotation for family barbecues next time. Thanks for hanging around to the end of the video. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next video.